Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. We're continuing our 2020 SHOT Show coverage. We come by the Hatsan booth to check out some really neat stuff. Now, Hatsan's done a great job of putting out some really great affordable shotguns as well as air rifles. That's the primary focus on today's video. I mean, they have some great stuff. They've got a lot of sporting shotguns and, you know, different actions and finishes and things like that. But primarily the Escort series and the bullpup configuration, this is really neat. And what's awesome about this shotgun too is that it's a 410. Okay, so this is one of the only 410 bullpup shotguns that I know of that even exists, right? So it's a very lightweight, easy handling gun. This is a non-threaded model, does not use any screw-in chokes. It's a cylinder bore barrel on this. 3-shot mags and 5-shot mags. So it's a 5-shot mag with the 410, but they also make this gun in a 12 gauge. And ProMag actually makes magazines, okay, for the 12 gauge version that I think you have like an 8 or a 10 shot box, and they make like a 20 round drum for the Escort in 12 gauge. So that's something, I saw this as so cool, the VTS there. We'll get one of these out in 12 gauge to play around with and see how well they work, put them through their paces. The price points on these things are very, very reasonable. You can see they do it in a bullpup configuration, and I just thought that one being a 410 was really cool. And then they also do them in a full length configuration with an 18-inch barrel. Now on the full length Escort, these are both 12 gauges. They do have compatibility with AR-15 accessories, okay? So you can change out your favorite AR grip, and then also your favorite AR hanger, whatever you want to put on there. So that gives you a bit of flexibility for configuring the shotgun. And these things come in at a very reasonable price point. They are 3-inch chambers on these. You got some pick rail accessory space up here on the front of the rail. These things are threaded for Remington chokes. Okay, so if any type of choke you want to run from Remington, that's how these are threaded. Okay, so that's pretty neat. You know, the shotguns that Hatsan's put out is pretty interesting stuff. They're always trying to innovate and come up with some really odd and interesting things, especially at a fair price point. They've also got some really wicked air guns. So let's go have a look at a few of those. All right, guys, this is the Hatsan pile driver. All right, this is their big bore air rifle. Now, you guys know we've done a lot of work with the Air Force guns, you know, guns like the Texan, and I love big bore air rifles. They're a lot of fun. So with being fair and objective here, one of the things that we can look at in this setup, use a 300 bar tank, generate some really good power. They're saying with a decent sized projectile, they're getting about 800 foot-pounds of energy. And do this in a 45 bore and a 50 bore. And it is a bullpup action, so when you've got the air gun shouldered, okay, this lever swings out, you got a big generous port in here for putting your projectile in. They're saying they can get up to about a 700 grain projectile to fit in this chute. All right, so that's a very sensible thing. And with the tank being forward mounted, right, it changes the way that they've made the valve in this thing, a little more simple and everything, but you can see the stock, you have complete adjustability for length of pull, comb height, and everything like that. And because the tank is forward mounted, it also helps with the balance of the rifle, keeping it well balanced when you're shooting it offhand. And you can see there's a 3/8 dovetail mount that we have a pick rail up here, add whatever type of optic you want to run. And these things are generating some good power, they're getting really decent accuracy. This is a great option for somebody wanting a big bore air gun, but maybe you just want to know what your options are. Now, we probably will be doing some work with this particular gun, so stay tuned for that. We love air guns, we love hunting with air guns. So it seems also in the air gun world, okay, that a lot of folks are making 50s, okay? So this one's this one is a 50 bore, but they do this in a 45 bore. There's lots of air gun companies that seem to go bigger, right? You want to get bigger projectile, more speed, more power, right? So that seems to be kind of the common fight for what's going on in the air gun world. So look, everybody's got a stake in it. We're going to be checking this air rifle out at some point this year, putting it through its paces, checking our accuracy, seeing what kind of power we get. We'll put this thing on a chronograph. We'll experiment with some different projectiles, see what happens. So I'm going to show you one more thing. Since we're talking about really odd and interesting air rifles, I'm going to show you another air rifle that you're definitely going to want to see. Let's have a look. All right, so one more thing from Hatsan. We're going to show you the Blitz. All right, this is a select fire air gun. All right, this is not something that's super common that you're going to see every single day, You've got a rotary mag. I believe this one's a 16 shot. This one's in 30 cal, uses 30 cal pellets. or skirted pellets, and it's got a pretty high rate of fire. It's going to get rid of the whole mag in about a half a second. So you can select this from semi to full auto. So that's kind of cool, you know. Each pellet is generating about 50 foot-pounds of energy. So you're definitely still in the territory where you're talking squirrels, rabbits, maybe even a fox or a coyote with good shot placement. But then again, if it's full auto, you don't have to worry about shot placement. You can just lay a whole layer of rain of lead down on their face, right? Okay. And the accuracy is still really good on these. You know, even in full auto, if you get the gun rested up pretty nice, you still get the good accuracy and everything. 8.8 pounds, 250 bar tank, has adjustable length of pull and comb height on the stock. You can remove this whole section right here and put a standard optic on it if you want. So it's just set up with the iron sights. But a very functional gun. You got some pick rail accessory mounts around the tank here. With the tank being forward mounted, it helps with the balance when you're holding it, just like with the other one there, But really cool stuff. I thought I'd show that off. It's not often you see a full auto air gun, so maybe we'll play with one of these in a future video. Guys, make sure you're tuning in to all our videos. We've got a lot of SHOT Show coverage coming, lots of neat things we're showing off, so thank you for being a part of it. And also, if you guys love my shirt that I'm wearing with the grenades and pineapples on it, we're doing a pre-sale on this on Ballistic Ink. So if you'd like to support our efforts, go over there and pre-order one of these Hawaiian shirts. We'd love you for it. So thank you so much for watching. Many more videos on the way. We'll see you soon. All right.